Avatamsaka Sutra, Unveiling the Five Aggregates, The Path to Liberation. Opening words. Namo Shakyamuni Buddha. My dear children, the Buddha taught, this human existence, this body and mind, is formed from the five aggregates: form, feeling, perception, mental formations, and consciousness. Form belongs to the body, composed of earth, water, fire, and wind. Feeling, perception, mental formations, and consciousness belong to the mind, all sensations, images, thoughts, discriminations, and awareness. These five aggregates combine to create the illusory self. If deluded, we cling to them as me and mine, falling into suffering and the endless cycle of birth and death. If clearly understood, they become wondrous doors, opening into wisdom and freedom. Today, let us walk step by step to decode the five aggregates, to see clearly, let go, and return to the true mind of liberation. Part 1. Form Aggregate. This body is only a combination. We often think, this is me, this body is me. But the Buddha taught, this body is only a temporary combination of earth, water, fire, and wind. Each day it changes, grows, ages, becomes sick, and eventually disintegrates. If we cling to this body as self, then when it suffers, we suffer. When it ages, we sorrow. When it dies, we fear. Contemplating deeply, we see the body is only a tool, not the true self. Part 2. Feeling Aggregate. Sensations of pain, pleasure, and neutrality. The feeling aggregate arises when the six sense faculties contact the six sense objects. There are three types of feeling: painful, pleasant, and neutral. When heat makes us uncomfortable, that is painful feeling. When we are hot and turn on a fan or air conditioner, that is pleasant feeling. When there is neither pain nor pleasure, yet clear knowing remains, that is neutral feeling. Feeling is neither purely physical nor purely mental. It lies in between as the experience of body and mind. If we cling to feeling, we are tossed about by joy and sorrow. If we clearly know feeling, we remain serene amidst all sensations. Part 3. Perception Aggregate. Images and sounds in the mind. The perception aggregate is the capacity to recognize, remember, and imagine. All our life we dwell in perception, thinking of the past, worrying for the future, imagining countless things. Even in dreams, the mind is full of images and sounds. Perception complicates matters, turning small things into big problems, creating endless afflictions. We imagine, recall, and dream constantly, and thus we suffer constantly. To be free from birth and death, we must see that perception is only a shadow, not reality. When we see this clearly, perception no longer binds us. Part 4. Mental Formations Aggregate. The Invisible Current. The mental formations aggregate is the force that drives thought, intention, and action of body and mind. It is like the vast ocean, always surging beneath the surface. Perceptions are like bubbles on the sea, yet already enough to delude us. Mental formations are the deep currents that propel all thought, speech, and deed, driving us through samsara. Only when we see perception clearly do we realize how powerful mental formations are, and only then can we let them go. Part 5. Consciousness Aggregate, the discriminating knowing. The consciousness aggregate is the discriminating awareness. It includes the 8 consciousnesses: eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind, manas, and alya. Consciousness always discriminates: beautiful, ugly, like, dislike, good, bad. Hearing praise, the mind delights. Hearing blame, the mind sorrows. Consciousness is the root of self-grasping, always believing, I am the one who sees, who hears, who knows. But contemplating deeply, we see consciousness is only a stream of arising and ceasing discriminations, not the true luminous knowing. Meditation requires clear seeing of the 5 aggregates. Many people sit in meditation without understanding the 5 aggregates. The body sits still, the mind conjures lights or sounds, and they think this is enlightenment. Mistaking perception for truth, they fall into wrong concentration. From there, supernatural powers and mystical experiences may arise, but all are mere illusions of perception, not liberation. The Buddha warned, if you mistake illusion for truth, you will give rise to demonic states. Therefore, true meditation must shine light on the 5 aggregates. See the body in pain without clinging to the body. Experience feelings of joy or sorrow without attachment. Perceptions arise without chasing them. Mental formations surge without being carried away. Consciousness discriminates without mistaking it as self. Only then does meditation lead to wisdom and liberation. Part 7. Nembutsu and the 5 Aggregates. My dear children, reciting the Buddha's name is not just repeating words with the mouth, it is a profound practice. If we do not understand the 5 aggregates, then even in reciting the name, we remain caught in perception and discriminating consciousness. If we identify with the form aggregate, we think, my mouth is reciting. If we cling to feeling, we hope the practice brings peace or pleasure. If lost in perception, we dream of the Pure Land as imagined scenery. If driven by mental formations, we recite with grasping and expectation. In that way, Nembutsu still moves within the duality of self and Dharma. The reciter, the name, and the Buddha remain 3, not yet unified. Only by clearly seeing the activity of the aggregates can we let go step by step. Letting go of form, the mouth recites, but no clinging to the mouth. Letting go of feeling, sensations arise, but no attachment. Letting go of perception, visions of the Pure Land arise, but not followed. Letting go of mental formations, intentions and desires arise, but not pursued. Letting go of consciousness, the discriminating I Buddha subsides. Then only the luminous knowing shines forth in the name. The recitation, the reciter, and the Buddha merge as one. This is true one-pointed mind, free of distraction. And when this mind is present, the Pure Land is not far away. It is right here in this very mindful moment. Part 8. Transcending the 5 aggregates. Wisdom of liberation. When we see the 5 aggregates as impermanent and selfless,
then body is not self, feelings are not self, perceptions are not self, mental formations are not self, discriminating consciousness is not self. Letting go of all, no longer identifying with any aggregate, the unborn wisdom naturally reveals itself, luminous, still, deathless. This is nirvana present here and now, the path of liberation. Conclusion. My dear children, the five aggregates are not enemies, nor are they the self. They are doors. Delusion makes them fetters. Insight makes them freedom. The meditator must see clearly the five aggregates, lest he fall into illusion. The reciter of the Buddha's name